Hey, welcome back. We are at Road Atlanta for a good old GT3 fixed race. I am severely off pace at this course, which is fine. That's to be expected. There's a lot of aliens out there, but it seems especially bad here. And this is not like the Porsche Cup race where, oh yeah, sure, I'm off the pace, and then I go home and drive a freaking sixth place from the back of the field. That was kind of unheard of for me. This is going to be a genuine ouchie right here. People absolutely murder each other in these short 20-minute races. And not only that, but I mean, this course is just kind of tight. There's a couple little spots for passing, the back stretch, and then there's the main straightaway, of course. But it's pretty tight. Other than that, though, like there's not really too many opportunities. It feels like maybe that's just because I don't personally have the pace to keep up and do anything. But we're gonna qualify not because we think we're gonna do well, but because I kind of just want to see where we're at. I know the really fast guys are somehow running like 117 on this track. I think is the fastest I've ever seen, which, I mean, that's crazy. The best I've ever personally done is a 120 something. So that's a difference of almost 3 seconds, which we will not be able to make up no matter how good we think we are. First guy just set a time, though, at a 120, so maybe these people will be more my speed and less alien speed, but he's, of course, only the first guy to qualify. We have a 120 flat is the new best, beating out the previous guy by about half a second. And looks like not as many people are coming through. We are the 6 car. That is not what you want to see going into one of these. I'm going to be real. We want to be at the back, ideally the 24 car, because pretty much the only way I'm going to get spots at this specific track is if we're running or getting free spots. But I don't know. We'll try, though. We'll break nice and early on this first lap just to make sure we at least get one. And then after that, we can go for a bit of a faster one. Kind of a bad hairpin there, or chicane, whatever you want to call it. I know you can go a little wider there, but it definitely unsettles the car, so we're not going to try doing that till the next lap. Seems like I could brake a little later there too, maybe? I don't know. I am 1.5 seconds off my best. That is definitely... Oh, all-time optimal lap is what we're measuring against. No wonder. Okay, so we're actually... still pretty bad, but not as bad as I thought. Let's get it nice and stopped here. I think we'll actually have an okay first lap. I'm not sure where that's gonna put us. Let's see. 9th. Okay, we beat some people. Let's see if we can do a little bit of a faster one here. Ooh. Somehow no 1X. Very impressive that we didn't get one there. Should have gone a little wider. Unfortunate, but that is what it is. Let's brake a little later because we know we can. Alright, we are not as nearly as behind as we are before, so we actually might do fairly well for ourselves here. As half a second off of that all-time optimal puts us at a 20.5 if we stay the same through the rest of the course. We'll see. Where is it when we cross the line? We're at a 20.6 right now. Ooh, almost collecting an off track right as we come to the green there, or come to the checkered flag. And that will put us in 6th as the 6th car. How expected. All right, well, maybe we have a little bit more pace. I think this lobby is not nearly as highly skilled as the ones that I was getting matched with before. And I've also have a few more laps under my belt, but of course, I mean, that was one of our best times I think I've ever run in this thing. That was on the absolute bleeding edge of what I felt capable of, so we will not be running anywhere near that during the race. In fact, we are probably more likely to be doing the 23s that we were talking about. But that's alright, we're just here for safety rating. I just want to unlock the A-class races because I like longer ones, and it gives us more opportunity to learn the track mid-race. Which is not something that you can really do in a 20-minute sprint. You're kind of just shooting yourself in the foot. Of course, the ultimate form of that is the 24-hour race, which we are eventually building up to. We're going to do Daytona this year. We're going to throw up a highlights video on the channel for sure. I know I've been mentioning it a couple times here and there. But, yeah, that was actually not a bad qualifying lap. I know we don't want to be aggressive on this start here. It's definitely a lot of people are going to die in front of us. A lot of people are going to die behind us. A lot of people are just going to die this race. A lot of death. If previous experience is anything to be, or anything to go off of. But I... big fan of this guy's sus livery here. Oh, we have a little dude in front of us. That's pretty cute too.
The estimated strength of field is 1,251. Pit road is closed right now.
1 minute and 22 seconds till people are done gridding here. Sometimes you really wish that they would just grid up, but you know, I get it. You got to get the last second bathroom break, the last second snack, the last second something, you know?
5 cars left to grid.
5 cars left, and we have a pajama plaid buddy using the default plaid, as we've colored ours to purple for the late night crew team. How lovely. Yeah, I'm hoping that this race, we can go clean. The last time I tried to record this, we got killed by someone who did not resafe joinly, as a famous YouTuber would say. And, yeah, that just kind of ended our race. It was super unfortunate, but I don't let that get me down. We're out here to have fun, and, at the end of the day, you know, we're all just LARPing. You know, none of us are real racers, or most of us aren't real racers. Definitely not down in this I rating. But, you know, it's always fun. Hopefully, I think the pace car should be moving soon, and we can get on our way for this wonderful, wonderful rolling start. Here we go. Oh, okay. But, how was your bruh? It's over. I can't talk and race, and I can't pace and race, apparently, either. How was your day? I hope it was going well. My day, we have some weirdness here, oh boy, has been pretty boring. I worked at my restaurant job today. That was fun. And we had some goober who came in and wanted to put our gnocchi sauce onto his salad. Sounds kind of deranged, but you know, the customer is always right in matters of taste. That is the full phrase that with the back half that often gets left out. And so we gave it to him, and it was at a discount too or something, because I mean, we're not going to make you pay for the full dish when you just want the sauce. Sometimes I feel like it's probably annoying that we make stuff like that for customers, but I'm not the one who has to make it, so it doesn't really make a difference to me. I will just silently judge your taste in what you want on your salad. But yeah, that's kind of crazy. I certainly wouldn't think of doing something like that. Especially when, I mean, it already, like, I just can't see why you would want, like, it's essentially like a savory, like, salty broth, you know? Like, I guess maybe it could go well on a salad, but, like, I don't know, it just seems weird. It just seems weird, especially when it already comes with dressing. But that's enough of that. Let's lock in here. Our tires are going to be nice and cold because we have not been doing any weaving. And once this pace car is off, it is time to go. So we need to be ready and watch this leader. And he is off. There he goes. Hopefully we don't get DQ'd. I've seen it happen before. 5th place is going to get a better start than us, and he is going to be on our inside for turn 1, which I will more than happily concede, as he qualified there. We have someone on our right side. Please back out. Everyone's massively slowing into that chicane. No idea where that is coming from. I guess we are just going to take it easy as we're following behind these people. He's a little out of whack, so we are going to, thanks for the block, but I am here.
Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
Alright, that was a little sketchy. You usually don't see me making moves like that, but we made it out alive, so we're just going to put our head down and act like it didn't happen. We have the slip here, but so does everyone in front of us, so we should not gain too much to the guy in front here. And we also are probably going to brake just a tad early so we don't run into the back of him. That kind of sucks that we got that poor exit. We just were all out of whack through that chicane. And now we didn't quite give the guy an opportunity behind us, or give an opportunity to the guy behind us, but he will be there on our door, or on our rear, to capitalize if we make any further mistakes. Big fan of actually being able to brake at the proper spot there. Maybe not, since we almost just took another off track, but amazingly we still have 0x. Barbie car's off in front of us. Let's get it slowed early to give him some space. And he's blinking a little bit. That's only mildly scary. Let's get the car rotated so that way we can prioritize getting the slip. Alright, he got a better exit than us, but we also beat the guy behind us, so not good, but not bad. I'm also not really trying to move up in this race because I fully believe that everyone in front of us is 100% faster. I just want to make sure that I can stay up with someone who's faster in those slipstreams and continue to gain free time potentially to the guy behind. But I don't want to make it clear actually to this Barbie car that I'm not trying to pass and that I am in fact just trying to hang out. So if we get the chance, we might even, oh my gosh, that is going to be a 1x, and he's going to get around on our right. That sucks for us, because he's going to be super slow through here now. And he's going to get a little loose in front of us after diving. That is lovely stuff. I'm glad he kept it on track, though, and I'm glad we didn't get caught in any shenanigans. And we are just barely going to be out of the slipstream of the car in front. This is going to be very frustrating for us to catch back up to if we can't. And we need to not overbrake into the chicane. That's the second time that we've basically gone off track. I mean, we only did one time, but the other one was a very close call. You get a very good exit out of there compared to the guy behind. Oh my, we need to take a better line and set up wider, and then we'll be a-okay through there, I think. We could also brake a lot. Later into turn 1. Anyway, sorry for trailing off there. I'm just trying to focus on getting up to this car in front of us. Seems like it's kind of faster to not go onto that rumble strip, so I'm gonna do that. Not a fan of it anyway. It just completely upsets the car. So the car in front's actually pulling away from us, and the car behind is catching us fully. He is fully within the slip, so that actually sucks big time, because we are just giving him free time, and we are losing time to the car in front. Like I said, we are pretty much only faster. Oh, I missed my braking zone. But we are going to get a decent exit, so he won't be able to do anything into turn 1, except for the fact that he knows how to brake way later into turn 1. I almost, out of instinct, just broke way early, like I was planning to. Alright, we're locking in. Yeah, we are faster than him through that section. It's just he gains so much on us on the straight. So as long as we can keep doing good there and getting good exits, especially here, like we put time on him compared to last lap. We're still losing on the car in front. They are just absolutely driving away. But at least for now, we are safe. Let's not overbrake into this chicane like we have been. Perfect. We'll take a nice wide line so we can flat foot the whole way. Beautiful. New fastest lap for us. You love to see it. This guy's probably enjoying getting a free tow as well. P14 just set the fastest lap. That's crazy. I wonder if we'll see him come up through the field. Karen, just a little bit too much speed there. We definitely need to cool it off. Yeah, we're definitely putting distance on to the guy behind. We're just getting crazy exits out of there. Ooh, and we gained a little bit to the guy in front. I think the guy in front of us is also only able to hang on to that pack because of the slipstream, it seems. I wonder if they're working together up there. That's what I had planned to do with the Barbie car. I wanted to push him around maybe and see if we could bump draft him up a couple places. but
19.63.
sometimes that gets a little sketchy.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Just had another fastest lap. That is crazy because that one didn't feel fast. What are we even running, I wonder? Oh my gosh, all over the cones. Some crazy shenanigans happening up in front. If only we were in the mix. Car behind is gaining just a little bit. But we do get that good exit always, so that's all that matters. We are actually gaining a fair bit. I think the cars in front might be battling pretty hard, because we were 3 seconds behind, and now we're back to 2.7. Yeah, he's making moves. Interesting stuff here. We're still 2.6 behind. We need to, once again, go a little wider on that turn.
The car in P14. Just set the fastest lap. 18.529.
Jeez. See, there's that 118. Like, how are you setting that? I have absolutely no idea. Literal alien pace. Looks like the guy behind is... I just can't tell. He's like gaining sometimes, losing other times. I think we might not be as consistent as we want to be. Yeah, he's gaining on us there too. And now he's within the slip. So he is full free time. There's nothing we can do about it, but that's alright. We actually... Next straightaway... Oh, incident ahead. I wonder if that means free spots. Seems like we always get a better run than him out of the chicane and onto the front stretch. He's just gaining it all on that straight constantly. And because we blow that corner every time. So if we just like actually properly set up for that corner, we'll be good. He's gonna be able to make a proper move on us this time around. Maybe we should let him by, because that means we can work with him. We get an amazing exit out of there. Absolutely leaving him in the dust. Alright. Well, we're kind of settled in. We have 8 minutes left in the race. It's really not that long when you think about it. It's over, half over. They're going 3 wide into the chicane. Holy. Get a good final turn and across the line. Let's see what our best lap was. We did do a 19. We finally broke into it. That feels good. Maybe the 17 isn't so unattainable anymore. Actually did that corner properly. Feels good for once. And that actually gained us a fair bit on the guys in front. Either that or they're dropping off. If we have a good turn here, we can actually start getting a tow.
There's an incident ahead.
Just barely. I think they might be a little slow as well. That's great for us. Let's get behind this McLaren. He's the closest one. He's going to give us the strongest tow, if any at all. Doesn't feel like it. Feels like it's just barely out of reach. Hopefully we can have a good chicane. Oh, we are right in the mix now. Perfect stuff. All right. Let's see. What can we do? We want to be careful because we know these guys have been battling and they've actually kept it fairly clean from what I can tell. Looks like they all might have a little bit of a better turn one. Now this is going to feel a little weird because of all the air in front of us. We're getting dirty air. We get an amazing exit though. And we're going to have to be careful into here. If we can get a good exit, I think I want to push this McLaren through. Oh, a little squirrely there. That's fine. They're all going to get a much better run, but at least we have the slip. We are temporarily protected from the car behind. Wheels doing the stupid thing again. I don't know if you can hear it in the video. I should actually check the audio. So let's make a mental note at 5 minutes left in the race. I think it started. Come on. Oh boy. 1x so far. That's actually fairly good for us. The guy behind is 100% gonna get a chance on us though. Before this race is over, mark my words. Although he's getting a little bent out of shape on that one hairpin, as are we. Oh my gosh, the McLaren is going to go around in front of us. Holy, that could have been bad. What? That's a free spot, and that means that if we let the guy in front of us, oh, especially with the really bad corner, let's actually just let him by. We will still be in 6th position. That's alright. We'll go with him, and we'll push him. If we can, that is. Alright, let's brake a little early.
The leader is running 20.566.
Let's also learn about how he does his T1 here, because he's been doing it better than us consistently the entire race. Yeah, he's got some better steering through there. Alright, good exit, full slip. Let's see. I don't think we'll get on his bumper to push, but we will be close enough that he might take a defensive line and sacrifice some time. Nope. Oh, let's not hit him. We'll get it right on his bumper, though. And we're getting bad exits out of the turn. We really gotta make sure we're not paying attention to him, because he takes a worse line than we historically have been. I am fully locked in. I'm sorry. The commentary is probably absolute trash at this point. I think he's going to get away from us here just at the last little bit. Oh, let's not do what the McLaren did. Alright, we're all out of whack. Minute 50 left in the race. I don't think we're going to catch him. Let's do some damage control here. It was fun while it lasted, but reality is often disappointing. It would be cool to go see him make some moves here. And we are going to do one more lap, I believe, as the leader is very fast. And he's coming up to that front stretch. But this has been one of the best races I've had here at Road Atlanta, actually. I don't know how we didn't get a 1x there.
White flag. One more lap to go.
All right. White flag. This has been a pretty good one. Let's just bring it in one piece. Bring it home in one piece. That is the saying. And watch this awesome battle unfold in front of us. And maybe, just maybe, if one of them decides to be a little mischievous, we will get a spot back. That was pretty good through there, actually. We, it's actually going to be a pretty good lap, because we're going to get the slip, too. Wait, are we about to set a PB on the final lap? I would love to. Let's see if we can make it happen here. I'll lock in for these last two corners, and then we can go take a breather. Holy, I think we might have just PB'd by 1,000th.
It's over.
Is that true?
Nice run.
Yeah, we PB'd by 1,000th on the last lap. That is so funny. Well, that was a pretty good race for us. Let's go find a place to park that's not off track, but also not in the way of the racing line. And that was awesome. Drove to a 6th place, had only one incident, did exactly what we need to gain this safety rating to move up to A class. I'm going to go take the thumbnail, and I'm going to be with you guys for the numbers. Huh? Thoughts on that? Bang, here's the numbers. I mean, we got a pretty big safety rating gain, I would say. It's not as big as I would like, but I mean, we are doing short races, so not much we can do about that. And then boom, back up to the default I rating that you start at. That is fine by me. I don't care too much about my road I rating, but we did pretty good. I wonder what happened to that poor McLaren who went off. I think I called him a Mercedes during the race, maybe. Where did he go? Is it you? Could be. Yeah, you're 3 laps down. That's about when you wrecked. Very unfortunate 15th place there. But, you know, he has 10 incidents, which 4 of which would be only 2 of those would be that, so maybe he was a lethal weapon, or maybe they're all off tracks, who knows. But that's all for this one. I am going to see you guys in the next one.